like you can see, today is another declutter video. So last week, it's the same day, but I probably posted the last video last week was about decluttering my eyeshadow collection based on my makeup style change. And today is a declutter of lip category, along with some other miscellaneous categories that it is not worth to go through that whole category. I'm just gonna tell you whatever I declutter, but the main focus for today is the lip category. So what's changed for my style makeup is I don't really wear lipstick, the bullet traditional lipstick that much anymore. To be honest, most time I just use gloss, not even a lip liner. Occasionally I will use lip liner, and that's why there is like a little, this thing holding a lot of my lip liner, because for the first time we're gonna declutter my lip liner collection as well, because clearly I don't need this much lip liners. But yeah, like I said, the main focus is to declutter lipsticks because I just don't need that much, because I just don't use them. And my goal for the bullet lipsticks today is to just keep 10. Okay, no matter what color, what kind of formula, as long as it's a bullet lipstick, I'm only allowed to keep 10 in total. And I think that's already a big number for a normal person. Let's not over normalize for a normal person that's not someone work in the beauty industry to keep a big collection. And for lip gloss, there's no number limit there, because I do use lip gloss very often. It's just bullet lipsticks, only 10. Okay, I think it's better to start with category. I have to say, for red lipsticks, these a very bright red lipstick, I probably don't need to keep all of these because these are all reds. I probably only need to or should keep 1 or 2, given the fact that I don't use very intense color lipstick that much anymore. I don't think I need to keep this Tom Ford Extreme Badass lip color in the shade Scarlet Shock. This is probably a limited edition color, and I probably only used it once or twice, so maybe someone can happily use this instead of me, because I didn't reach for it. And that's the first declutter. And this is the Dior 999, and this is the velvet finish. I think I want to keep 1 lipstick from Dior, for the red category. I mean, this is the lip balm, sheer lip balm formula, so for sure I'm gonna keep this because it's a tinted lip balm. But I'm talking about super saturated reds, and I'm debating, should I keep the bullet lipsticks or this liquid lipstick. Even I said only 10 bullet lipstick, these liquid lipsticks are included in that 10 as well, because they are serving the same purpose, right? A very pigmented lip color. I don't know which one should I keep. I want to keep the liquid color because I feel like for this kind of color, formula will work better for me. Yeah, I think I want to keep this one. Both of the color are the color 999, and if you are interested into seeing the color difference, there's even a comparison video on my channel that's comparing all of the Dior 99 lipsticks and other categories because they have a whole line of this shade. So yeah, the velvet lipstick is gonna go, and the first kip is this Rouge Dior Forever Liquid. Yeah, that's the first kip, and I am, instead of this drawer, I'm keeping it in this little container. It can hold 25, so I'm only allowed to fill in 10 of them with lipstick. The other I'm planning to fill in with like lip gloss or lip balms, things like that. So this matte Powder Kiss liquid lip color in the shade Devoted to Chili. I mean, this color is pretty, but I don't know why. Like, one day I wake up, this kind of color just don't work for me anymore. It's really weird like that. Like, before, these are one of my favorite kind of color to use. Literally one day I wake up, it just doesn't work for me anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna declutter this. I think it might be just pure preference change. It might be just me aging, my face structure changing, I don't know. It just didn't work for me. And this is the YSL, the slim something. It's like this slim packaging. And it's in the shade 18. And this shade is like a very purpley deep red. Not gonna reach for this anytime soon. It's gonna go. Let's just transfer this into here so that I can keep all of the decluttered ones in this little container. Pat McGrath Lip Feather Sheer Color Balm in the shade Flash 3. I don't know if I should include this into bullet lipstick or just like lip balm. I think I should include them into just like normal lipstick, even though they were labeled into lip balms, but you can see the color payoff is pretty intense. To be honest, I don't really use color like this that much anymore, and if I do, I much prefer a lip gloss rather than this kind of lipstick. I think it's gonna go. And this is the Slim Sheer Matte from YSL, and the shade is 108. It's a sheer matte balm formula, but for some reason this balm formula doesn't work well on my lip. It's a little bit patchy. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not planning to keep this. And this is another formula between lipstick and lip balm. It's the brand called Excel. It's a Japanese drugstore brand. And this is the Lip Suit in the shade LS01. LS01. It's Love Myself. Probably that shade name. Yeah, again, it's like between a lip balm and a lipstick. Don't really reach for this anymore. I think I have reached for it like a couple times, but yeah, not reaching for it anymore. I think it can go. And this is a refill. It's the Guerlain Rouge something. It's the Velvet formula in the shade 940, probably. It's like a brownish red shade, and I think I'm gonna keep this color. I think it's very pretty if I just lightly use this on my lip, like dab on my lip and put on a gloss. It can like give like a very sheer red kind of shade. And this is the MAC Powder Kiss lipstick in the shade Merry Cashmere. Again, this is another of those shades like I wake up one day and the shade just not work for me. does not work for me anymore. And I don't know why, but I'm gonna declutter this because it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good on me anymore. I'm thinking it's probably because of the pandemic that I just never go outside that much anymore. So my skin just become paler. I think before I was more like golden plus olive, and nowadays I'm like more cooler olive. So this kind of shade just does not look nice on me anymore. And this is a Powder Kiss lipstick in the shade Devoted to Chili. Again, it's the same shade, just a different formula. I think this can go. It just doesn't look good on me anymore, these kind of shades. This is a Surat Lip Slick in the shade Au l'Amour. I'm not sure, I can't pronounce French. It's a lip balm. I think I'm gonna just use it up because it's on the, like, it's almost used up. I have to use a lot of it. So I'm just gonna keep it and use it up. And this is the New Stick Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in the shade Royale. Yeah, it's like red. A super red, like a classic red. I don't need this one because I already kept the Dior one. Lisa Eldridge in the shade Velvet Dragon. Again, this is one of those shades. One day I wake up, they just don't work for me anymore. Like, these are literally the shade that my favorite kind of shade before. I don't know why one day it's just stopped working for me. I think reds are pretty much it, and I think now we are on to the brown and neutral shade drawer. And this one I think I'm just gonna throw away. This is the Dior Lip Maximizer. It's the old formula, and you can see I'm almost used it up. There's a little bit left, but let me tell you, this lip gloss is older than 5 years. So I don't think I want to, like, whether the formula changed or not, I just don't want to use a lip gloss that's older than 5 years, that's opened and used into like this level. I just feel like there must be so much bacteria in it. I just don't want to dip in it and put it on my lip anymore, so that's I'm gonna throw that away. And this probably is a lip balm. Yeah, this is my repurchase of the Dior Addict lip gloss in the shade pink, like the original shade. I'm just gonna keep it. It's like just a balm. NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Dolce Vita. I do like this shade. This is those like matte but a little bit sheer kind of color. I do really like this color and this formula. I think it's okay to keep one of them. And Charlotte Tilbury Very Victoria. This probably was one of the most used lipstick in my collection. Like you can see, like it's almost done. I mean, I know there's probably a big chunk under this tube, but I already used a big chunk of it. This is another lip color that just for like one day I wake up, it just stopped work for me. I don't know why. This literally was the favorite kind of nude color like for me. But now when I use this, it just washed me out so much. I don't know if it's like the color changed because I have this one for years, or like just my skin tone or preference changed. I don't know. I just don't like this one anymore, and I have used so much of it. I think that at this point I'm just gonna throw it away. Like, I don't want to give something this old and this used to someone. And this is the MAC Impulsive Powder Kiss lipstick. This is pretty used as well. As you can see, it's like a nub at this point. It's a pretty unique color, like yellowish kind of color. I think this would look pretty nice mixed with brighter gloss. It can make a very pretty nude. And on top of that, it's like pretty used. I don't want to have anyone else to use it. So gonna keep that. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury Walk of Shame. This one is tough. Like, I do like this color. I just don't know if I would use some color like this anymore. And I don't know if you can tell, it's like pretty used. Let me set these aside. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them or not. And this is another lip color that's like one of my most used. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Bound Girl. And you can see it's like flat. I use this a lot. And it doesn't look like much, but when it was applied on the lip, it actually looks super pretty. I don't know, let's set it aside. And this is a gloss. The Bobbi Brown Crushed Lip Color in the shade Blackberry. I actually really like this formula. It's like a very sheer color that I can just like casually dab a little bit and layer a gloss on top of it. I think it's a way to, how to say, to keep this kind of product because it can really provide some variety because it's like a very easy to mix with other formula. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. And the Bobbi Brown, like the same line, but the color dark chocolate. It's just a little bit different than the other one, like a little more brown. Gonna keep this one as well. I believe these two are like balms, right? Or like they look like bullet. Oh, these are like pretty pigmented. But I don't think I'm gonna keep these because I just don't use color like this anymore. So I think these are gonna go. I think last time I was saying like let's see in the next couple months will I use this, but I never did, so I think it's the right time to declutter it. And this is the Kate Lip Monster in shade Dark Fig. Okay, this is literally the most famous lip formula in Japan for the past like 3 years. It's like a lip tint in a lipstick form, and it leaves like a very subtle tint on your lip, and it does not dry out your lip. And I really like this formula, so I'm gonna keep this. And this is the Bobbi Brown. What is this formula? There's no like names other than a shade name. The shade is Cranberry, but I don't know which line this is. But it was like, it's like this packaging. I don't know. I want to keep this, but I don't know if I should. Let me set this aside. This is a gift from my friend. It's like a metallic lipstick that I didn't know it was like metallic. But since it was like a gift, I'm gonna keep it. This is excluded from that 10 because it was like a gift. I'm not gonna declutter that. The case had my name printed on it. And this is Juvia's Place lipstick. This is in the shade Toffee. It's like a brown nude kind of color that, yeah, it doesn't work for me anymore. So this is a declutter. And this is, oh, this is another lip balm. It's the Strat lip balm in the shade Ladybug. since it's just a balm, I'm gonna keep it and use it up. This is a liquid lipstick from Jacqueline Cosmetics, and it's in the shade Festy. To be honest, I just rarely use liquid lipstick anymore, so I think I'm gonna declutter it. These are lip tints, and these are lip gloss, but this is, even though this is like a lip gloss, but it's like a super intense, almost lipstick. It's like a liquefied lipstick. It's the MAC Love Me liquid lip color in the shade Marry Catch Me Later. Yeah, this is one of those shades that like one day it just randomly stopped working on me. And this is a declutter as well. This is the Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Stoned Rose. This is one of my favorite shades as well, but to be honest, I haven't used this shade in a long time. So I think that's probably the sign for me to declutter it. The Dior 999 liquid lip is just so long lasting. It's like refused to come off. Like all the other shades are washed off, only this one shade is hanging on my hand. Okay, let me change this container. Okay, so this is the container of the things that I will let them go. Let's continue. This is the Pillow Talk shade from Charlotte Tilbury. I think I'm gonna let this one go as well, as I just don't use them that much anymore. And this Bite Beauty Mousse Bouche liquefied lip in the shade Chai. I mean, I love this shade so much, but this formula is discontinued long time ago, and this is like a clean kind of formula. So I feel like for my own health, I probably shouldn't use this. I should just like get rid of it. New Stick Gel Color Lip and Cheek Balm in the shade Pulse. I believe this is like a pretty nice sheer color. Yeah, it's like a nudie color. But I rarely reach for it anymore. But I guess I can keep like one nude lip color on hand. This is the New Stick Magnetic Matte Lip Color in the shade Boo-Hoo. Probably. I think I can let this one go. Yeah, I think I kept similar colors. Chanel Rouge Coco Stylo in the shade 218 Script. Like, it's a nice nude color. It's like a balm. I think I can keep this and just try to use it up. This is the Refi. This was like super popular for a period of time. It's basically you use this lip liner and use this like weird silicone gloss on top, and it just lasts for a very long time. But I don't know, like this like very silicone kind of top coat gloss liking thing is just not my favorite thing. And this lip liner formula just kept break on me. Like I can use some and it just, I don't know, like if I ever use it up, probably 80% of the product was like just break, like just crumble off, and I just only put 20% on my lip. That's how I felt every time I'm using this product. So I think I'm gonna declutter it. And this is the Rose Ink lip color in the shade Abstraction. It's a nice nude color, but it broke on me. So yeah. And the formula is so dry. Like I don't know what else I can say about this. Like I don't I mean, the color is nice. The color is cute. But I feel like I can layer lip gloss on top of this to use it because I do like the color. I just don't like the formula and the fact it's like broken. I think I can keep this one. And this is the Pat McGrath Divine Rose Liquid Last Legend Wear Matte Lipstick. Such a long name. It basically is a liquid lipstick in the shade Divine Rose. They're like a very famous shade. I feel like I already have this kind of shade, and I just also rarely use this kind of shade, so I think I can let it go. And this is the Bare Minerals, I don't know the item name. The shade is Panko. This is another of those shades that just randomly stopped work on me. Like, it was one of my favorite shades, but yeah, one day it just doesn't work for me anymore. A declutter and a ColourPop Blotted Lip in the shade Talker. I actually really like this formula and this color. It's just this packaging. I think, I don't know if it's the design or it's broke. I'm pretty sure it's broke. It's just you turn it up, like get some product out of this tube, and if you put pressure, it just, can you see it? It just like push it back. So you literally have to hold the tube steady like this to apply it. You can't just like go apply like this. Like, if you try to apply it, just it just goes back into the tube. I don't know what's wrong with this packaging, but yeah, the formula and the color is nice. Like, it's like a matte sheer balm, but it's like even. The color is actually even, so I really like that. I'm gonna keep this one. So now, other than these lip tints and lip gloss, we already kept actually 11 of the bullet lipsticks. These are lip balms, and I'm thinking I should declutter some of them because I just don't think I'm gonna reach for all of them. Actually, you know what? These two both can go. The shade Pose from New Stick and Dolce Vita from NARS. Because even though I love the colors, I feel like I have similar colors in my lip gloss, and I just way more prefer a lip gloss rather than a lipstick. So yeah, I think I can let both of them go. Oh, and there's 3 maybe piles. And this is the Bobbi Brown one. I think I'm gonna keep this Bobbi Brown one and declutter. Well, this can't fit into here, so I guess I'm gonna declutter this, which is a ridiculous way to declutter product, but it's like, I don't know how to say it. It's like I already don't reach for my lipstick that much, and I probably can mix this color with some lip gloss to mimic this color. So I think I can let go of this color, and I'm thinking which one of these colors I should keep is the Charlotte Tilbury Walk of Shame and Bound Girl. This is a little bit hard. Like, the shade is actually very, very similar. I think I'm gonna keep the shade Bound Girl, and I'm just gonna declutter the shade Walk of Shame. So yeah, this is, let me rearrange this a little bit. So these are the 10 lipstick I'm gonna keep And now let's look at the rest of the product here, which are like lip glosses and lip balms, lip tints. First of all, I think these like super glittery glosses from Pat McGrath can go. I'm thinking to keep one because they are too glittery, to be honest, and I just rarely reach for them. And let me swatch and decide which one to keep. This is the rosy color. Actually, if this is like a liquid eyeshadow, I probably will be way more happy to use this, but this is just too opaque and glittery for a lip gloss. This one, again, I'm gonna be way more happy if this is a eyeshadow. I mean, I guess I'm keeping none of these. They are just too shiny for my liking right now. So this is all declutters. Let me see if this one is too like glittery or shimmery for me. It looks less intimidating. But it just looks like very milky. But I guess it's like a more sheer formula and less shimmer, so I think I can keep this. I do use up lip gloss very quick, so I think it's okay to keep like more. This is the Divine Rose lip gloss, and they smell fine, so I think it's okay to keep them. On the other hand, this NARS Velvet Lip Glide, I had this for too long, even though it still looks fine and smells fine. Yeah, it doesn't smell too weird, but it's just too old. Probably more than 7 years old. Definitely should not use this, so it's gonna go. And on top of that, it's like leaking everywhere. Leaking oils everywhere. And this SUQQU lip gloss in the shade, it's the Comfort Lip Fluid Glow in the shade 106. This is probably in like a holiday set from them. It's like a brown color. It's like very pigmented lip gloss. But I do like this color, so I'm keeping this. So this is the lip gloss declutter little container, and this is the container of lip gloss I'm keeping, and this is the lip gloss I haven't touched yet. This is the Fenty Cream Gloss Balm. I just don't like these formulas. It settles into your lip lines, which I hate. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna declutter these. Like previously I was thinking to keep this color to mix with other lip gloss that I have, but yeah, I just never did that, and I don't like this formula on their own, so they're gonna go. And this one is another of their cream formula, is the Fenty Glow. I love the color, and you can see I used a lot of it, and at one point it was in my project pan, but recently I have noticed that the smell of it has changed. It smells off right now, so I think I'm just gonna throw it away because it seems like it just changed its formula already. This is the next intense butter gloss in the shade Chocolate Crepe. Probably this is the like very pigmented lip gloss formula as well. I think I have kept lipstick that's like similar color. I think I can get rid of it. Oh, this container is the declutter container. This is the Season, a Japanese drugstore brand. Season is their watery tint lip in the shade 7. Purchased this in recent month, probably 2-3 months ago. It's like very sheer. Can you see? Like very sheer. And I actually like that. I don't like the lip tint that leaves you the very bright magenta, ugliest shade of pink. This doesn't do that. Like the tint is very sheer, and I prefer that to a very strong, ugly pink tint. So I'm gonna keep that. And these romance lip tints, I actually like them. They are like a little more intense version of the Sésame lip tint I just showed you. Like you can see. But I think the formula is pretty nice. They smell fine. Seems not expired yet. And this is another NYX Intense Butter Gloss. I think I'm just gonna declutter it. I kept similar colors of lipstick like this. I can just mix some with the gloss to create similar finish or color. This is another Season watery tint lip, but this is a matte lip tint in the shade M2. I think I'm just gonna keep it. I really like this Japanese very sheer kind of tint formula. And this is just a Dior Lip Maximizer serum. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I think I purchased this like 4 or 5 months ago. It's pretty new in my collection. And these two are Lisa Eldridge lip glosses. This is in the shade Blush. I actually really like this formula. It's like pretty pigmented for a lip gloss, but it's very nourishing on your lip. So yeah, I really like them. I'm gonna keep this. And I have 4 Chanel lip glosses. This is in the shade 724, like a very dark looking lip gloss. It smells fine. And it actually applies pretty sheer. And I feel like a lot of these does apply pretty sheer. I think I'm gonna just keep them all and just use them up, since I do use up lipstick pretty quick. Oh, lip gloss. I do use up lip gloss pretty quick. I want to keep these 2 Pat McGrath lip gloss as well, since like I said, I use lip gloss pretty quick. And yeah, that's probably it. I decluttered these 2 containers. Only kept 10 lipsticks, and the rest of them are either lip glosses or just lip tints or like lip balms. And I'm pretty happy. Let me like rearrange this a little bit and wash my hands. Okay, I rearranged these a little bit. So I filled this little container up and had like 5 extra. This is all I am keeping. So that's about 30 in total, like all of the lip balms, lipsticks, and lip glosses in total. I kept about 30. I think these are probably more than 30 that I am decluttering. Let me see. Oh, I'm decluttering 35. So yeah, more than half, which is actually very nice. I think 30 in total is like a healthy amount of lip product for a lip lover to keep.